Go get a young boy, you go so hard, just like the dope boys.
Hello, I'm Shanae,
And I'm Simone.
and welcome to our show,
The Situation. Today we're going to be coming at you live, talking to you from Sacramento, California again. We're located on 28th and J at the Blue Q.
Happy hour.
It's a great place to hang out, you guys. You should try it. So today's topic is going to be a little controversial. We posted this literally today, this morning, and we have received so many great comments. And we just like to say thank you to everyone who commented, because some of these comments are just like right there. They're really how people are feeling, and I can so relate to so many of these comments. So let me go ahead and get right into it and let you know what today's topic is. The discussion or the question was, can a woman really raise a boy to be a man?
I think I'll start off, being that I am raising my brother, who is almost 18. It is very difficult, being that his father has never been in his life. And really hasn't had a positive male role model in his life, so it's very hard for me, being a woman, to enforce certain rules with him or have him just relate to me on certain topics that I can't really relate to him, especially being that I'm his sister as well as kind of like a mother figure as well. But not having a positive male role model really just, I think it makes it really hard. There's a lot of things I just can't teach him. I can't teach him how to be hard or how to there's countless things that I can't teach him that a man should. And I think that the bottom line is, when someone has a two-parent household, especially with a strong man present, they become a much better man, or learn how to become a much better man in life. What do you think?
Right. I want to go straight to the comments, because personally, I can't really, say yay or nay either way, because I think that, these viewers make perfectly good sense in everything that they were saying. Like one of my high school friends, Vic, said, a man, yes, a man can raise him to be a man, but or a woman can raise him to be a man, but she can't teach him how to be a man. So in other words, she can raise him and instill,
Right.
certain values in him,
Right.
but because she doesn't walk the life of a man in this society, she can't properly, raise a man to be a man in this society. We had another, this is from a woman's perspective, Mika. She stated, I hope that is the case, that a woman can raise a boy to be a man, because at this current time, I have a son, and, I hope that I can instill in him the values that he needs to be, a great man in society.
I think that, how they say sometimes someone will tell you something and you don't get the message, then someone else will tell you and you get the message. And I think it's the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell my brother something, he'll be like, he'll think whatever. But if a man that he views as a positive male role model tells him something, he'll completely believe it.
Right.
Because it's coming from a positive male role model versus, oh, it's just my sister.
Right. I have a comment here from a friend of mine, Jamar, and he stated, good question. My personal opinion on this topic is that a woman can raise a man, very much so. However, a woman can't make a man a man. She can help facilitate the maturation and the growth process while in its developing stages by encouraging him to be morally and emotionally grounded, encouraging education, leadership, and community involvement. Even though, even though a man may be a better teacher in that particular situation of showing a boy or a young man how to be a man, it's really just like any other subject. You learn if you're interested in learning, or if you're not interested in learning, you won't learn. So ultimately, it's up to the individual. And my friend Roderick stated, I'm telling good conversation. My friend Roderick stated, you know what, a woman cannot teach a man to be a man, because a woman has not walked the walk of a man.
That's exactly what one of the viewers said to me. Well, has that particular woman ever been a man? Then I don't really think so. But I had a couple of comments too. One of the ones I had was, no, I don't think so. A boy needs a man's influence to grow into a man, but he needs more than that. A child needs the love and nurturing of both parents to become a well-rounded man. Parents lead by example, and rectify this typo. The way they conduct themselves. Often we as parents fail in that attempt because our children have influences around them and what they see on TV and their other lives. And someone was saying, no, a male needs male role models, and males can show them how to be a man. A woman can raise a child indeed, but these are the things as a woman that a woman has no understanding of when it comes to a man. Just like a single father would need a woman to help him raise a young lady.
I agree. I agree.
I agree with that too.
A friend of mine, Brittany, stated, I think to a certain degree, she can teach him discipline, work ethic, how to be polite and respectful. She can teach him about Christ. But there are some things a woman just can't teach a man. There has to be a positive male role model. Now, this is not saying that there has to be, a two-parent home. That's always encouraged. But if for some instance that there is not, or it's not, there's just not a situation where you can have both parents in your household, it's always good to have some man in the community that is, that good role model or that solid, steady role model for that man, that young male coming up.
I think we'll have to, on a future episode, maybe look at some statistics, with two-parent households, and that kind of might give us some actual concrete, factual information. I had one viewer that said that's why a lot of things are messed up because there's no father in the house, and
But you can't really. There's definitely always a flip side because, like one of the viewers stated, to a certain degree, this is going to be. At some point you have to become accountable for yourself. So I can't live as a product of my environment at 25 or at 35 because I'm now an adult. Right. I can't blame what I do now on the way I was.
Because my daddy wasn't home.
Wasn't around.
But I'm robbing me when I was 5.
Right. Or, my mama wasn't at home, so now I'm a prostitute because my mama wasn't in my life. No. These are things that you've chosen to do, and this is the lifestyle, the path that you're on because of whatever you decided to do after a certain point. Even without statistics, there's plenty of situations or plenty of kids that came from, broken homes. They lived on the streets. They did what they had to do, and they're doctors and lawyers now. They're successful human beings, being productive in society. So don't blame, where you came from or who, your parents were for your shortcomings. Because at some point you're going to have to take, basically going to have to take a hold to yourself. Yeah.
Be responsible. Your destiny, right? Now, another comment we got said that if forced or have no choice, a woman can still instill and plant those values and morals in a young man and set his mind on the right path to become a successful man in society. I agree too, but I personally still agree that there's just some things a woman cannot teach a man. Like I was saying about my brother, there's just certain things I cannot teach him. But I'll ask some of my male friends, hey, you think you can talk to him about this, or you can talk to him about that? Because coming from me, he's like, yeah, whatever, you're my sister. But I bet you if his dad came in his life and told him something, he might really take heed to it. But me, on the other hand, it's very hard.
Because he hasn't been around.
True.
So then there's a whole other situation with I'm not going to listen to him because what can he tell me? He wasn't, he's not practicing what he's preaching.
That goes to a lot of fathers. You should be in your kids' lives. If you don't plan on staying in your child's life, regardless if you're with their mother or not, maybe you shouldn't go around having children. If you don't plan to, at least your intentions is to have a two-parent household, to be a family with these children, why have multiples?
Right. And things happen. Situations always arise. So just because you have a kid with someone and you're not together does not mean you cannot be an excellent father to your kid and co-parent. Right. That's definitely on the table. And it may be difficult depending on who you're co-parenting with. But as long as you guys, there should be a discussion at some point in time before kids ever come into play on what type of person you are and what type of person she is. Therefore, I think I would have to have it out on the table up front. If things don't work between you and I, and we have kids, I definitely want you in our kids' life, just for the simple fact that they need both parents. All differences set aside, you have to do what's best for the children.
They need to see that both parents can communicate, regardless if they're together or not. I think that's the biggest thing, regardless if there's, outside of this topic, bottom line is they just need both parents.
And that's pretty much like you said. That's the bottom line. Kids, boys, girls, whatever. You need both parents, and it's best that you get both sides of the tracks or both views because a woman can teach a boy child or a male child to certain things that his father can't teach him versus a father can teach a girl certain things that her mom can't teach her because a dad is usually always showing the prince the little girl that she's a princess. And if
Right.
I was always told if your dad treats you like a princess when you're a kid, you're not going to put up or you're typically unlikely to put up with certain things as an adult female because fine clothes and jewelry and nice cars are not going to light your eyes up because you already know you're a princess in somebody's eyes. You don't need that man to tell you you're beautiful to get you in the sack. You already know that you're beautiful because that's something that was instilled in you from a little girl because you're your daddy's princess.
I agree. We had another comment that says, how many women know how to function in a group of men? How to hold yourself up? The code men have, how to deal with emotions like a man. Shoot even when the she's like, shoot even when the ins and outs of having a penis. Come on, there's just things that we do not know. She's like, let's just get real. There's just certain things we do not know.
And true, that's very true. I definitely agree with that comment.
It goes, I mean, it's not to be graphic or anything, but it goes down to like potty training. If you think about it, how can a woman really teach a young boy?
Right.
How can she potty train him effectively? She can.
Right.
Anything is possible, but how can she really do that?
She can tell him to sit down and stick his little pee-pee in the toilet, and
Right.
And I mean, he's gonna get the same result, but he's gonna then have to learn the proper way to do it. So what we're saying is, let's eliminate some of the confusion and just have our guys in our fellas' lives, and just have our females in the young ladies' lives. Let's just co-parent if that's what we have to do, or parent effectively.
And if the man wants to be there for his child, don't make it hard for him.
Please don't make it hard.
Make it easy. So what? It didn't work out between you guys. Yeah, you still have lingering feelings, but the ultimate person who's important is the child. No matter what you guys are going through, no matter what you feel, the child is important.
And trust me, you're only going to hurt your child. That's the situation. This is so off topic, but that's the situation, a conversation I had with the individual a while back, stating that the father of her children, have never paid for anything as far as support wise. And you know what? She said after she realized that that's what she was dealing with, it was beyond, she didn't want to take him to court. She didn't want to do any of that because the real fact of the matter is he was still in the kids' lives. I mean, he wasn't physically or he wasn't giving her financial help for them, but she could send her kids with their father and know that they're still going to be taken care of with their father.
That's cool.
So, and she was okay with that because her financial status wasn't going to depend on him being there or not, and which is a good thing. But you know what I'm saying? It was the fact that he was there and he was gonna, be a father. That's so, to me, that was so invigorating.
Right.
And that said a lot about her as a woman.
Right.
To say, you know what?
I know he's bitter.
Not right.
And she was like, I'm not gonna let him see his kids.
Right.
Because he ain't giving me no money and blah 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 blah.
Right.
But I was thinking, one of our topics eventually should be everyone's view on child support. Because like with her view is totally different.
Right. I think I could be open-minded enough because one, this child didn't decide to be here.
Right.
This wasn't a choice of the child. So don't punish the child because the parents aren't on the same accord. Right. If he wants to be around, even if the father of the child is, he doesn't come from the best upbringing or he's been in and out of jail. If he's trying to do something with himself and he wants to be around his kids, as long as it's not impacting your kid negatively, right, and causing any harm, let that man be in that kid's life.
Because quality time is, way more important than money.
Mm-hmm.
Money can't buy the love that a father can give you and you looking up to a positive male role model in your life. Mm-hmm. No amount of money, no amount of child support is going to change that.
Every kid needs to hear mommy and daddy love you.
No matter if you're in separate households.
And daddy. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Well, we look forward to hearing some more topics from you, like child support. If you guys have any topics relating to the same issue that we spoke upon tonight, you can please hit us up on our Facebook. You can contact me at Shamay at Causing a Stir. I'm hoping she'll do my stir for me again since she's hurt.
You know, you guys, I'm over at Hot Topics. So I'm Simone at Hot Topics.
So you can find me on Facebook, the word cause, the letter N, the letter A, and the word stir. You can find Simone
at Hot Topics. I'm SYMONE. And Topics is TOPIKS. Hit me up on Facebook, you guys. I'm going to post some stuff up there tonight. I want some feedback. I mean, I want to know how you guys feel about interracial dating.
Oh, that sounds good. I actually got some feedback from, previously. We actually do have a fan page that we're working on right now. So give us about a week and you'll be able to look at our fan page. That's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be The Situation, which is THA, the word situation. So we look forward to seeing you next week.
Getting rowdy, red lips on the vest. Mike has a hot mess, black tats on his chest, and the rest of his body. He called it his shawty, shout blood shawty. Naughty by nature, made me scream out kamikaze. Shawty got gifts like Ray J. Even if I had none, he all on me. I want to take that's how I met you all. Now follow me when we in this club. That's how I felt you all. Now won't you just give me your love? That's how I want you all. Really, I'm that's how I need you all.
Lil' mama got the swag and the beauty. Long hair cutie with a swagonific booty. Lil' mama got swag, ain't nothing but the truth. We fit right together, the perfect suit. I love the way she walked in, the Gucci is a smell. I posted at the bar and I want her bad as hell. I said what's up and she said what's good. I'm really tryna bang in it like it's my hood. I'm in a party killing single, so I'm on shit. I see you posted in the club looking lonely. I said, what's up, baby? What's up? Can I get up on it? So come on and shake that monkey.